Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the series of STEAM Services Building videos. Today, we're going to be going over a few helpful videos um, for assignment 2. This first video is just going to cover going over the rubric and pointing out the necessary sheets and items that you need to complete for this assignment and where you can find them in the sheets. Okay, so starting with our rubric, this is assignment 2, as and this is what you will be completing. So you should already have this basement done, and you're going to be doing this first floor along with this curtain wall here. As always, this is made available to you. We really recommend, please recommend, or not recommend, please make sure that you read the rubric before you start any of these assignments, because it's extremely important that you do. It tells you the deliverables and it can also guide you on what you need, to complete. So starting off with the beginning, every assignment we will be checking easy 5 points to make sure that you are modeling within the correct area. You've already established this with your assignment 1, so just keep building up in that same area and you'll have easy 5 points at the beginning. Next, this is focusing on that first floor, so we're going to want the first floor plan. And similar to assignment 1, we want it labeled just about the same as it is in uh, in your drawings. Now, what we mean by this, bring this over. Okay. All right. What we mean by this is that, so this is the floor plan for floor 1. And again, you're only modeling 9 through 11, A through F. So just this one little rectangle here. Um, we don't necessarily need all of these call outs and stuff like that. But what we want is all of the dimensions, right? We want everything to be dimensioned the same. Um, and you don't have to do any of the door or window call outs. But we're mainly looking for the dimensions. Um, and of course, if there's anything other than dimensions. So let's go back to our rubric. Mm, So just double checking, make sure. Yeah, let's go back to the rubric. Once a properly labeled containing the first floor plan with all of the measurements reflecting the drawing. Sheet A101, which is what I just showed you. Should be scaled, and it also gives you a hint on what detail level to use. So we're just looking for those measurements. Please make sure that you have them. The next thing, similar to assignment 1, we're going to have a few different wall assemblies. This time you have a few more. You got EW1, EW2, the AL8 jam wall, and then 2 partition walls. Follow the same way. The rubric even gives you hints on what sheets to find these on, especially the AL8 jam wall, as it's a little bit trickier. So make sure that you are reading this, please, and make sure you include these in your drawings when you submit your PDF. The next thing that is going to be a little bit different than assignment 1 is the curtain wall systems. You have 3 different curtain wall systems that will be modeled. Make sure that I'm going to go over in another video how to do one of these curtain wall systems, because we're going to put a door inside and that confuses a good amount of people. So we're going to make sure we go over that. It wants to be dimensioned properly. It also gives you a hint on the detail level. You're also going to submit some camera views like you did in Revit Intro Assignment 3. And then, of course, doors, the floors. The floors are going to be different. It's not just one slab on grade now. Make sure your staircase continues on. And then we have a bunch of extra credit opportunities for you. I'm not going to go over how to do every single one of them because we want you to find those out. But there is a bunch of extra credit opportunities that you can take advantage of. And one of them is creating a desk similar to that you did in Revit Intro assignment in the Revit Intro assignments. Okay, so I'm going to reshare the sheets and we're going to look at some very helpful sheets. So the most helpful sheet that you're going to be going to the most is going to be just your floor plan. So your first floor plan. From here, you'll be able to see every single what do you call it? Every single element that you have to create. So, and then of course all of your dimensions. Um, so like when we talked about the specific curtain wall systems, like for example, you need to make AL6, which is right here. Go ahead and look through this section. So that's section 6 and page 302. Section 6. It tells you a section about it. But also there is a sheet that has all the curtain walls on it. Right here, sheet 602. It tells you about, so this is AL7, AL6, AL5, very similar to Revit Intro Assignment. So this is going to be extremely helpful. Another that's very similar to when you did it in the basement. It's going to be your door schedule to make sure that you're modeling the correct door. You also have a room finish schedule, which will tell you the proper floors that in each room that you will need to account for, flooring types. And then, of course, like your stairs are helpful if you need to continue with that. And you will use this sheet to model your desk if you're doing the extra credit. And then anything else that you deem necessary. So that's just a quick overview of the assignment and the rubric. And in these next videos, I'm going to be going over how to do the curtain walls that have a glass door in them. Also, I'm going to go over, I believe, is that one of the extra credits? No, the filleting on the brick exterior, which I believe I can show you. See if they have it. Yep, right here. I do some fillets. I'll show you how to do those. Um, that's a feature you guys haven't seen before. And then also a couple hints. I might separate them. Okay, see you guys in the next video.